the Raptors in downtown Toronto, the Air Canada Centre. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You look at the Cavaliers. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they put it all together this season, vaulting solidly into the playoff picture as the regular season winds down. And that makes them dangerous, as we all know.
And for a team that's made so much progress, it's important to make a dent in playoff time. They're not going to be satisfied just getting there, and they want to do some damage once they take part in the playoffs.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The two stars, LeBron and Lowry. At the 3 and the 4. Dellavedova is out there with Smith. And it's Mozgov in at the center.
Mozgov, 7'1", shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
DeRozan against Smith. DeRozan kicks to Lowry. DeRozan with the screen for Lowry. Johnson in the corner. Back to Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That ball's nice through that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. Now here's LeBron. Feeds it to Smith. Smith, left side. 6 to shoot. A fader. Shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Outside Lowry. Johnson outside. Vicious to Johnson. Outside Lowry. Johnson the screen. Lowry passes to DeRozan. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 5.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Dellavedova. Long with the screen on Lowry. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. Here's Dellavedova. Now recovering. Dellavedova kicks to James. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because it was a blatant mistake.
They set the screen. Outside DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Goes up the baseline. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Yes, Kevin, we talked about how you can slow down this very formidable offensive team. He told me it's all about following the scouting report, saying we have so much information nowadays where guys shoot best, where they maybe don't shoot as well. We provide that to our players, and it's incumbent upon them, and of course us as a coaching staff, to try to take away what they do best. Guys, we'll see if they can take them out of their groove tonight. Back to you.
Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the field.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
Here's Smith. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shoelace incident, but remember last year J.R. Smith got himself into trouble for untying Sean Marion's shoelaces during a free throw.
Yeah, with J.R. Smith, it proved to blow up into a major distraction for him and the team, and some have called him for not taking things too seriously. Most in fact for not being 100% mentally into the game.
Yeah, the problem simply, Kevin, is that it is an accumulation of those kinds of issues with JR that lead to people thinking that he's not locked in and focused, and really might not be be the case, but it's the impression it leaves. I think he's got to be more businesslike between the lines on a regular basis. Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Thompson gets the line. Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. Into Johnson. Raptors on defense. They set the pick. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw off from Mozgov. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back to the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And here is LeBron. Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Misses off the left iron. Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lowry with the ball. Johnson, the pass to DeRozan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him upping his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with this progress.
And the first one drops. And guys, when you look at DeRozan, where can he take the next step?
Well, he has the physical tools to be an elite perimeter defender. He's made strides, definitely, but he has the potential, I think, to be even better than what he is right now. DeRozan, a first-time All-Star last year, he improved his long-range shooting. Wing threes up around 40%, and that allowed him to shoot the best overall three-point percentage of his career.
Here's Dellavedova. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Lowry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by DeRozan.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to sit up front. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Just a gorgeous assist.
So, timeout call here. The first complete.
DeRozan last season tracking 30% from long range for the first time in his young, promising career. That outside shot has been the missing part of his offensive game, because we know he can get to the rack.
Now here's LeBron. Love with the screen for LeBron. Kicks it to Dellavedova. A 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Talk about DeRozan attacking the inside, Steve, last season among the top 5 in free throws made.
Yeah, 6'7", he's strong, he's athletic, he has the ability to finish in the lane, and just like the way he's improved as a passer as well, getting his teammates involved.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4. He's a little anxious, too much in a hurry right there.
LeBron against DeRozan. LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. There's the screen. Johnson with the block. Let's break. Here come the Raptors. Lowry leading the charge. Can't hit.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Smith outside. Love dishes to Smith. He feeds it to LeBron. Love with the screen on Johnson. Off the pick. And the dunk by LeBron.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Outside Lowry. Into Johnson. Lowry passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Toronto with the ball. Cavaliers making the shot. Johnson gets to DeRozan. Johnson sends the screen for DeRozan. Johnson in the corner. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. A wide open look here for DeRozan. That ball nicely that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for Toronto. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Dellavedova. Kicks it out to LeBron. A three. Good. LeBron's got 11 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
You know, the Toronto Raptors found themselves in an interesting position last season. New front office. They were looking to hit the reset button, and so they trade away Rudy Gay and Andrea Bargnani, and the team actually played better than ever.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Ross is checked in for Johnson. And Lewis Williams sent in for DeMar DeRozan.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Jones dishes to Shumpert. Now the feed to Thompson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And for the Raptors, they would have loved to have drafted hometown prospect Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, especially with the Raptors' history of losing their star players, whether Vince Carter or Chris Bosh. He's a player who wanted to play for the Raptors, but the odds were always against that. In the end, they did what they were supposed to do, and that's win games.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. Here's Dellavedova. Now recovering. Here's Perkins. And down to the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
It also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there. If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. He is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. And it really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots because of his presence.
Here's Dellavedova after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Shumpert. He dishes it to Thompson. Lets it fly. The rebound by Patterson. Steve, with Perkins, the defense at the rim might be the best thing he brings to the table. He is a solid defensive player for sure all around, but his ability to make life miserable on inside shots is special.
Well, I think he's one of the elite low-post defenders in the league. When he has to go against the big scorers down on the block, whether it's Tim Duncan or Haywood, he does as good a job as anybody because of his strength and his intelligence, just understanding what he's facing night in and night out.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Patterson passes to Lowry. That's good.
Not exactly how he wanted to start this game. Just 2 for 7. But that shot will get him going a little bit. Lowry, an unrestricted free agent this offseason. Last year playing really well in a contract year. The question is, can he maintain that level of play now with this new deal?
And Lowry, one of the more underrated players in the NBA, but he's also gotten into it with coaches in the past 2.
Yeah, you know, some locker room concerns, you can rub folks the wrong way, but I tend to always want to give the player the benefit of the doubt in this situation until you know for sure what the issues are. Nothing wrong with a little sandpaper coming from a player that's out there. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5. And good on the basket. Looking. Lowry's got 7 points in the game. Cavaliers leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams again. Shumpert. Pass to Dellavedova. Jacks up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Rebound is going to be the focal point for them in this one, though. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
A drive by Shumpert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
That one is off. The Raptors making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Williams. Shot is off. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. Patterson is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Vasquez in at the point guard. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Tyler Hansbrough. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James is checked in. Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. Coach and front office questioning the team effort.
Now, here's Patterson. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. Clock at 6. No one near him. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Well, Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence. LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the cloud of his championship ring. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. Guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Amir Johnson's checked in for Patterson. Johnson comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's DeRozan in for Williams.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision for his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. You know he misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. To his credit, he's expressed regret about those things. Displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity, his stature, and the expectation, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
And here's DeRozan after the three-pointer from Shumpert.
You know, LeBron has an interesting tradition during the playoffs. He turns his cell phone off, stops watching sports television, and instead he watches movies and reads books. It sounds like a good life lesson for all of us.
And for LeBron, that tradition started a handful of seasons ago, Clark. Even catch him reading books before games.
Well, you know, I've heard it said that all readers aren't leaders, but all leaders read. And LeBron James, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, autobiographies of Malcolm X, Jerry West, and even his friend Jay-Z, he has dedicated himself to expanding his knowledge. That's a good sign.
As you did. You are voracious.
I love to read. Always love to read.
Now here's Shumpert. Smith outside. Pass to James. A drive by Shumpert. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
First free throw is good. And Shumpert, fantastic athlete, great quickness and leaping ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in his game.
And both free throws good from Shumpert. Well, Knicks ownership guys frustrated last season that Shumpert didn't participate in the summer league. And Steve, they were hoping he'd test out for some minutes at the point guard position.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. And we heard his name arise all season long in trade room.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. The drive by James. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his third rebound tonight. The pass to Vasquez. Now DeRozan. 16 points for him. And he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 18 points in the game.
And for Shumpert, his shooting numbers were down last season. He shot over 40% from long range in year 2. It was down to 33% last season. That can happen sometimes in the course of a career. Still good from the corners with Shumpert. Perhaps he shot too many from above the arc.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Johnson to screen. Johnson in the corner. No good from outside.
And guys, for Shumpert, he's got to improve his finishing around the rim. With his size and athleticism, I think he could be better scoring in the paint.
Now here is Smith. Smith right side. Let's go. Goes back up. And the foul called on Vasquez.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep our eyes on.
Lowry. He's checked in for the Raptors. James. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Johnson draws the double. Johnson against James. That's good.
Well, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Shumpert. 8 points for him. Right side Shumpert. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that dish.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Johnson. Now here's Shumpert. He kicks it to James. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Career best performance from Kyle Lowry last season, posting best in scoring and assists. A lot of people felt like he was the player most egregiously overlooked when it came to the All-Star game.
The Cavaliers have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. And Lowry, arguably the Raptors' best player last season. Despite that, Stevie was the subject of repeated trade rumors.
Well, it was such a curious situation for Toronto. On one hand, they were trying to rebuild at the beginning of the season, maybe get a top draft pick, and then all of a sudden they started playing well. In the end, no trade. Lowry becomes their best player, and then he leads them to a top 3 seed in the playoffs. So it's a strange season.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Now here's James. 16 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Love, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, Kevin Love might have loved the rim player, but still one of the elite rebounders. He doesn't have position, strength, and anticipation.
Now we're in this quick break and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. And you look at Johnson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity. And a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
Raptors trailed by 6. You know what, guys? I think you could almost create an instructional video on how to rebound and just use sequences of Kevin Love's rebound.
I love the way he works to get position on the weak side, and he carves out space, and his timing is impeccable. His positioning, his body strength, his hands, his focus. He does it every time. I mean, he never lets up. We love to see that.
Raptors have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 16. Retain possession. Clock at 2. Trains the three-pointer. James has got 19 points.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That one goes. Count.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now here is Smith. Smith right side. Back to LeBron. Left side, Shumpert. And Valanciunas with the block. And we're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Perkins is checked in for Mozgov. And DeRozan throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here's LeBron following the score by DeRozan. LeBron outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
The Raptors weren't really dominant at home by any stretch last year, but they were a much stronger home team in years past. And I think that helped them get to the play. No doubt about it.
Guys, you know, the Raptors were solid, but not great at home. 26 wins was only 5th best in the entire Eastern Conference. But, Steve, they felt the advantage here in the playoffs.
Yeah, what a scene it was in this building last year during the postseason. The chants, noise level, almost felt like a European soccer match in terms of the atmosphere of that first-round series.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, as we all know, LeBron James is now back in Cleveland, but he thinks his time in Miami will serve him well. As he said, Miami for me has been like college for other kids. I became a better player and a better man. I looked for a franchise that had been where I wanted to go. Kevin?
He knows what it takes to win it all, Doris. Now he's trying to do it back home in Ohio. Thanks.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And here's Lowry. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. Out to DeRozan. Almost, but it rolls out.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
It's Jones on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Vince kicks to Smith. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Ross with it. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. Thompson outside. The dish to Dellavedova. Feeds it to Smith. Kicks it to Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Hansbrough dishes to Ross. Sinks the triple. Ross has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Dellavedova. 8 points for him. Perkins with a screen on Lowry. Here's Dellavedova. Smith with a wide open look. Thompson misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. So they take the lead. 23 points for DeRozan. Mark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Now, here is Smith. Power down with both hands. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Hansbrough setting the pick for DeRozan. Shot off the pick. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith in the posts. DeRozan defending. Dellavedova kicks to Jones. Thompson a screen on Ross. Jones the pass to Thompson. Ball's knocked seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Dellavedova missing. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Lowry dishes to Ross. It's stolen by Smith.
And they can guarantee this last possession in the quarter.
And that's probably what they're going to do here. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's off on the first. And Toronto making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Here's Dellavedova. 8 points for him. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard. And it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. Have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. A fantastic game from DeRozan so far.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
On the court for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cavaliers leading. Here's Dellavedova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Valanciunas.
New front office starting last season for the Toronto Raptors, and it seemed the roster of the team is going to be subject to some changes as well as the team shed some of the big money players who hadn't been able to lead the squad to many wins in the past. And now they're looking to a promising future.
And from the jump, the Raptors said they didn't want to be stuck in no man's land anymore. It is too good to draft top-tier players, but not good enough to truly contend. They're trying to be forward-thinking and save their good contracts for real difference makers.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Toronto. The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the field. Johnson against James. It down hard with one hand.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. That is good. The Raptors front office, Clark, looking for players who battle, who want energy and toughness.
Yeah, exactly. They'll look at the stats, but at the end of the day, they want players with heart and fight. I think that's a great emphasis to make it one of your core pillars ultimately.
Love can't hit.
What determination. There was a lot of competition for that rebound, and he came away with it.
Lowry tries in. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Lowry's got 14 points. Cavaliers trailing. Now James. He's got 21. Dishes it to Dellavedova. And to LeBron. Here's Mozgov. Love trying to break loose. Mozgov with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Johnson from downtown. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Smith outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. There's Mozgov. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Here is Lowry. 14 points for him. Down low. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that kick. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. They're getting after it. I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy possibly.
Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Can't make good off the pick.
Couldn't convert. Nice little two-man game.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Outside Lowry. He feeds it to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. That's good. Lowry's got 17.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock him down.
Dellavedova kicks to Smith. The feed to Dellavedova. To the middle. There's Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
The Cavs were an all-out mess last year. A lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
With the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. Something they needed to address in the offseason, and they did.
Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And for the Cavs, depth certainly won't be an issue this time around. A lot of changes and growth for them, resulting in a much deeper and talented roster.
And you know, Kevin, people still underestimate the importance of having a strong bench. The Cavs really struggled with that last year. But with LeBron starting and pushing former starters to the bench, they'll be in a much stronger position.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 17. He dishes it to Johnson. Up top, DeRozan. Covered by LeBron. That's good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 4th, LeBron James.
What a performance offensively it's been of late for him. He's really clicking right now.
Toronto calls timeout. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. Kevin, people have no idea fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all day long.
Mark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gator. And look at Steve, got his Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 21. Mozgov. It's LeBron with the drive. Lock at 6. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here's Vasquez. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Johnson in the corner. Passes it to Vasquez. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 9.
No confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Now Cleveland shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Vasquez. Shumpert in the corner. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Toronto. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's DeRozan missing.
It's a rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though we grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Now Johnson. After him on, Shumpert missed from long range. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
James Johnson out of Wake Forest, drafted 16th by the Bulls back in 2009. Bounced around the league, spent some time in the D-League, but found his niche last season as a valued bench contributor for the Grizzlies.
And here's Vasquez. To the inside. Valanciunas. Ejected by Mozgov. And they get it back. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And stolen by James. There's Mozgov. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Vasquez dishes to Johnson. To the inside. And there's Valanciunas. On the assist by Johnson. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Johnson, you know, really embracing the defensive culture. Impressive rate of blocked shots for a wing player he has. And Coach Yeager said his energy was really infectious.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Terrence Ross is checked in for James Johnson. And it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. Raptors leading by 9. James Johnson had said earlier in his career he might have taken things for granted. Steve, he's found that now for his own motivation.
Yeah, spending time in the D-League will give you perspective. You know, he's got a son. You know, he stays in the gym all day, really appreciating this opportunity.
Toronto have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Vasquez can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 9. LeBron with it. He's got 23. Kicks it out to Jones. It's James atop the key. Perkins with the screen for James. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Vasquez passes to Patterson. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Vasquez kicks to Hansbrough. Williams attacking. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Patterson. They get the rebound. Hansbrough. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them. Not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Here's LeBron after the Raptors pick up 2. Right side Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 10-point Shumpert.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, and he knocked it down.
Cross in the corner. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James dishes to Thompson. Outside Shumpert. Pass to LeBron. Perkins with the screen for LeBron. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Home for the NBA All-Star game next season. We know how global the NBA is. A lot of excitement and anticipation here in the T-Dot celebration of basketball.
And Toronto, guys, not necessarily viewed as a free agent destination in the NBA. But, Steve, it's a diverse city with a lot to offer.
And not least of which, Kevin, a vibrant nightlife, which I know you have enjoyed on occasion. But look, the Raptors, they have a terrific home record, particularly on Sunday matinee games. A lot of speculation that visiting players maybe were out a little bit too late the night before. Who knows? Maybe
Steve,
you even ran into it.
Steve, where are you getting this stuff from? You are reaching.
Clark and I are watching tape is what we're doing.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Get ready for the broadcast.
Join the 4 walls of the hotel room.
Now here's Shumpert. Following the miss by Lewis Williams. Smith drives in. Pass to Thompson. Outside Shumpert. Carries it from 3-point range. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked bad.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Patterson, the screen. Vasquez with it. Working on Smith. Vasquez, that's good. Vasquez has got 5 points now this quarter. The Cavaliers trailed by 4. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Smith outside. Jones sets the pick for Smith. 5 on the clock. Screened by Perkins. And that one's good. 15 points for Shumpert.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Smith. Ross with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out of the break. It's good from Williams, the assist from Ross. Williams has got his first points in this one. For Jones, he's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's Smith missing. The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and it's flawlessly set up that alley-oop.
Here's Smith. Lowry and DeRozan, there's the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Johnson. And it's Patterson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The try by Smith. There's Mozgov. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Mozgov's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. Raptors with the lead. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
And it's Smith penetrating. The pass to Mozgov. Here's Dellavedova. And it's off from 3-point range. Raptors leading by 4. Patterson, and it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Amir Johnson's checked in for us. James checked in for the Cavaliers.
You know, James Johnson really seemed to solidify his place in the league with his play last year. You can tell he's slimmed down. He's never looked more athletic.
There's the dish to Dellavedova. On the shot clock. LeBron drives in. Cannot hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Johnson left side. That's in. Coming off of this is from Lowry. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
LeBron outside. With the screen on Johnson. James loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. James has got 27 points. Raptors leading by 7. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to DeRozan. It's stolen by Smith. Feeds to LeBron. This is Mozgov, and it's blocked by Johnson. They get it back. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
J.R. Smith going from one of his best seasons in 2012-13 to one of his worst a year ago. I think his knee surgery in the offseason really got him off to a slow start. He didn't have the same bounce in his step. And he didn't find his game until late in the season.
Well, you talk about Smith's knee holding him back. It does make sense. I mean, his rebounding and rate of scoring both went down, but he shot well from outside and increased his assist total. That speaks to him playing around his knee issue a bit.
Here's Lowry. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Smith shooting poorly to start last season, but his play improved as the season wore on.
Yeah, and as his knee rounded into form, I think he got more comfortable. We saw that in how he finished the season.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions.
Here's Lowry. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 19 points.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that play.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
And it's Smith penetrating. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Love with the screen on Love. Dellavedova, this is to Love. Can't get it to fall. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Finish off the break. Lowry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the backhand. He polished it off. Perfect.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Toronto. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
And thank you for that, Doris. And that one's good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
For the
Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
James against Johnson. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Knocks down the three ball.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Toronto leading by 6. Lowry drives in on the wing. Johnson. Outside DeRozan. Back to Johnson. Smith against DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry. That one a little long.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
James sets the screen for Love. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it. The turnovers are starting to pile up.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And it's Lowry penetrated. And it's DeRozan missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
What a game for LeBron. He has 29 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision part has been phenomenal. He could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles pundits because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there's some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Toronto calls timeout.
And for Love, the other reason for the skepticism, you know, he's not a chiseled, overpowering athlete. He's not flashy. You know, maybe he doesn't look like a superstar, but his game speaks for itself. Just the strength and the skill.
Outside Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. For 3, the rebound by Kevin Love. And here are the Cavaliers. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Love with the screen on Johnson. LeBron passes to Love. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And one thing for sure, last season, the Timberwolves were a disaster when Kevin Love went to the bench.
That's for sure, Kevin. I mean, when he was on the floor, they outscored opponents significantly. When he sat, their offense basically imploded.
From deep LeBron, that's good. James has got 16 points here in the second half. Went right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win and you hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? It's surprising it's such a tight game.
You're right. Very rarely does the out-rebound in the corner like that not have it pay off.
No good on the free throw.
Well, he might as well set up shop the way he's been going to that line over and over. He's knocking them down, and that's making a difference.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trailed by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Tried to shoot. Back to Lowry. Guys just have to pull streak. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively. It's costly.
Smith kicks to Love.
done.
James outside. There's the pick. Smith right side. Takes it from 10. Makes a big high pass and goes in. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
James kicks to Dellavedova. Love with the screen on Lowry. Here's Dellavedova. Love pushes to Smith. It's a pick by Love. LeBron with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Smith missing.
That's the way to get the board there.
He's been rebounding well all game long. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Unloads from 9. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Now LeBron. Love with the screen on Johnson. LeBron kicks to Love. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Here's the screen. James dishes to Mozgov. But Trey. Toronto grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just not dropped for him today.
Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. The feed now to Johnson. Lowry down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Smith right side. That one goes. Comes.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as you're on the lead and they're getting good shots. Decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Outside Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. It's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Love with the screen on Johnson. Passes it to Dellavedova. Pulls up on the elbow. It's full.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Now here is Lowry. Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kevin.
Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. Johnson in the corner. And that one hits back iron.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Lowry. 5 on the clock. Buries it.
Crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to us.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left in the game. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
James, off target. That was a little heat check. Leaves it out. Oh, they shot out a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Nobody